Welcome back to Cut Above Tarot, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and other placements. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and comment button. Get in where you're feeling. If you don't find nothing in your own reading, please check out your other placements, Capricorn, and I'll see you there too. Cruising and viewing, our views appreciated. Returning subscribers, thank you for your support. And if you're checking in on a cusp, baby, a friend, even me, hey, Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your 2025 January Orisha reading, okay? Now, I've already shuffled the cards. I've been doing your reading. This is like my third attempt. I had to go back and clear my storage because it was full and it kept ending in anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. However, we're going to start over. Okay, girlfriend, boyfriend? Now, your first card was the message of fire. Okay? Now, don't pay any attention to this. Is what I normally use to paint with, okay? And I felt like adding a little splash of color to my readings today. So, I'm getting a little creative, although it may not look creative, but let's go with the flow, okay? So, the message from fire says, do not let anything or anyone discourage you, since reason acts according to your moves. You have been fair in your attitudes, courage in fulfilling your duties, rank and achievement in your performance. The truth is guiding you, and love will therefore be your corollary and only means for happiness. Willpower to overcome any dangers and difficulties. So, congratulations, you have what you need for the month of January. Do not be apologetic for your actions, okay? That is what they're saying. Your second card was Ogon. All right, you got an Orisha here. Matter of fact, you have two. You have Ogon and Iyansa. So let's see what Ogon has to say to you once we find Ogon. Okay, like I said, I was all the way down to what your fourth card, and I had to start over. All right, la di da di da. Yeah, I'm flipping through the book, so if you hear the click 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 in the background, that's what that is. All right. Uh oh, I think I might have passed him up. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ogon. Now, Ogon, the spirit triumphs and prevails over matters. Good overcomes evil. Intelligence exercises supremacy over brutality. Conquered enemies. You will win in any contest, Capricorn. Love is conjured up to reject and repel hate. A nature that is benevolent, but at the same time strong, compelling, precipitated. I messed that word there. Precipitated. And impulsive. Tenacity and courage. Courageous. You will bring anything you have started to a conclusion, and nothing, not even the smallest detail, will be omitted. Travel by train, activities and business related to metallurgy, romantic vehemence, and grand, grandiloquent love. Everything related to botany and groves, vegetarian and naturalistic tendencies. They want to let you know no matter what you put your hands to do in the month of January 2025, Capricorn, it will flourish. Okay? All will be all right. All right? No matter what you put your hands to do, you're going to see it all the way through to the end. Let's go with Iyansa. Iyansa. All right? Now, I just had Iyansa in my hand. In my hand. I surely did. Okay, so what did I do with Iyansa? Oh, baby, I heard if it ain't got a thing, if it ain't got that swing, then it ain't got a thing. Do up, do up, do up, do up, do up. Okay, well, maybe that's how you feeling in the month of January, okay? All right, because I can't know anything move you. I heard that. Okay, girlfriend and boyfriends. All right, so if it ain't got that swing, it ain't got that thing. And I may have said it backwards or something like that. But you know where I'm going with this. All righty, Yonsa says this. All right. Now I'm gonna read it to you. Because some of you Capricorns like details, all right? It says, in a stormy sky with flashing and lightning making their way from among the clouds, Iyansa appears angrily on the land, strong as a cyclone standing over a cemetery, the place that she governs. Quickness and nimbleness in the full motion, she is the Orisha of the wind, in addition to being the Orisha of the storms and thunderbolt. Her number is 9 or 7 according to the sex and venerate her. Therefore, 7 or 9 rays surrounds her crown. In her left hand she carries a sword because she is a warrior, an indefatigable, fatigable fighter like Saint Barbara, and that is one of the reasons for her syncretism with the saint. The same arm wears 7 or 9 bracelets of the same material as her crown, for example, of copper and metal that belongs to her. The other hand holds one of her tools that has the shape of a small feather duster made of horsehair, which she uses to chew away the ingoons, spirits of the dead, whose name is, oh baby, I'm finna mess that up, Erusium. A red necklace, her color, adorns her neck. Some also believe that her governing color is brown. Her long wavy hair plays with the wind, which envelops her, shading the background in light pink, another of her preferred colors. Inyasa is temperamental and shows a certain air, redundant though it may be, of lightness. Like the wind she governs, she does not fit into a rigid classification and is not stereotyped, nor does she like limitations or parameters, exactly like the elements she presides over. She is an untiring fighter, as if rejecting or injecting her own energy, that of lightning, into herself. Irrepressible, like everything, she represents overflowing with merriment and sensuality. Many stories label her the cause of disagreements and subsequent rivalry between Ogon and Shango, since it would seem that Inyasa abandoned the former to become the first wife of Chango. Attracted by his strong personal magnetism, she is one of the first female Orishas who came down to dance in the territory or the temple in Brazil and other South American countries. All right, in the Caribbean and the Central American areas. Her steps and dances are marked, triumphant, dashing, swift, and sparkling. This card means, Capricorn, you made yourself by dint of courage, fighting willpower and tenacity. Your thoughts are quick and often you allow no disagreement. Of a versatile character, you will be able to perform more than one task at a time. You will find it difficult to become rooted in a place or situation because you love change so much that you may choose novelty over traditional or conventional, something that may bring you new experiences. Awesome. Okay. Your next card is the Eight of Air. The Eight of Air. The Eight of Air. All right. A great cage with 8 levels, each with a door. A girl has been imprisoned in it. Sadness seems to frame this apparently incredible or impossible scene. The meaning of this is a desire to seize and imprison something pure and innocent. Truth cannot be hidden or detained. The bars represent the ignorance and wicked foolishness of a hangman, stopping what should naturally evolve and finding other courses or destinies. Capricorn, the truth cannot be contained, and you are not a person to be contained. Therefore, you will be speaking the truth. Okay? Yeah, you're not going to be holding back. I know that's right, girlfriend, boyfriend. Your last card is the enslaved prisoner. Because if you remember, the card we just, well, it's not the last card. The card we just had was somebody had a bird caged, imprisoned, right? Then you have the enslaved prisoner. So let's see what the enslaved prisoner is speaking of. All right, can you see that? Now, some of these cards might be a little sensitive and may trigger some of y'all. All right, so I'm just letting you know. I should have told you that from the beginning. All right, this card represents any person who has been persecuted because of his or her idea or thinking. A prisoner of ignorant persons who many times in the name of high ideas single out, accuse, and finally execute innocent people whose sole crime is the preservation of opposing ideas and thoughts. Okay. The meaning of this card means that you are the victim of defamation, gossip, and felonies around you. Strengthen yourself, Capricorn. You will need it because your surroundings are exerting pressure on you. You will be subject to unjustified morals, physical and or spiritual punishments. You are not allowed to be or to do. Loneliness, execution, suffering. Everything is hard to attain, sacrificial and difficult at the same time. Laments and hardship, retaliation and binding. So, Capricorn, and now all of these messages are more likely for different Capricorns, but they want you to know there's a Capricorn that feels like they're in prison, that you're going through some persecution. All right, you got people pointing the finger at you. All right, you are the problem. Okay, you're the fall guy, you're the scapegoat. All right, but they don't want you to give in to that. Okay, they don't want you to give in to that. hmm All of this because you have a better way of doing a thing, or you come up with some ideas, and there are people stuck in tradition, okay, and they don't want to transform. Your last card is the Four of Fire, okay, the Four of Fire. All right, here we go. Since this is a short piece, I'm gonna read the entire thing, okay, Capricorn. The Four of Fire, four members of a family walk arm in arm towards the sea, as if forming a chain of strength and union. All of them are dressed in white, and each carries a light pale blue candle to the limits of the kingdom of Yemaya, to thank her for her happiness received. The meaning of this card is thankfulness and recognition of all favor, help and cooperation received collectively and individually, but representing the majority, social, family, community, or work group. Humility is isolated or connected acts, which gradually and systematically bring prosperity, happiness, joy, and peace. They're telling you to remember to have gratitude in all things, Capricorn, in the month of January 2025. All right? Happy New Year, and I wish you much success in the year 2025, and may you be strong, prosperous, and in great health. All right? You have an amazing new year, and I'll see you in January in the next video. Yay, yay.